Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently at peace after having beaten Portugal and taken some of their land up over here. We are at this point needing to chill desperately. So we're going to do exactly that. We can invest in quantity ideas a little bit here. We can grab land maintenance modifier reduction, which will be absolutely great. We're going to grab that, and we are eventually, and that actually gives us this development cost reduction as well. Eventually, we're going to get expanded supply trains. That won't be for a while yet, though. So that is understood. At least we have that minus 5% land maintenance modifier, which will help matters in terms of our finances. Now, we have a debt of 4547, and the best thing we can do right now is pay off loans. So that's what we're going to do. Hi, Consul. I did not intend to open you. We're just pressing the escape key, but that is absolutely fine. So we are at this point just progressing along. These guys are not drilling because we don't want to pay the maintenance for that. We could convert provinces to Mayan. I think we only want to do that if the province is cored. So we can see down here that some of these are territories. If they're a territory, we don't want to do this, but that's probably all of those are going to be at the bottom, is my guess. So let's just go ahead and get these two going. That'll be fine. And we need to continue to make cores here. So I want to sort by cost, and I want to make cores that are most expensive down to least expensive, is the idea. Are we on admin focus? We're on mill focus right now. Okay. We're pretty ahead of time in military tech right now, 13 years. I think I'm going to switch us over to admin focus. There we go. That'll be fine. I'm not going to get advisors for the moment. This guy's very expensive, and I'm thinking about firing him. Do it. So that's going to save us a lot of money, and that's very, very good. So we're going to have that happen. Wonderful. So now we're making 40 gold per month. That is pretty decent. That is about 1% of our total debt per month. So that seems good. We don't need that morale at the moment. So that is absolutely fine. I do want to be paying off some debt here. We renewed that loan. That's unfortunate. The next month we probably would have been able to pay it off. So that is absolutely understood. Let's check in here and see. So we can repay a loan for sure. This is going to be due on 1 April 1649. Okay. Definitely repay that. And that will, of course, save us a couple of ducats per month. So we're getting that debt snowball rolling. That's looking good. We could debase our currency. I absolutely do not want to do this. So we're going to avoid that, if at all possible. When can we seize land? 1651? Okay, and no one wants to work, causing us to lose 93 ducats. That's really unfortunate, but we're not going to take a loan here, so that seems good. Okay. Nachos separatists up here. Perfect. So we're going to move a force. Which force are we going to move to deal with that? We're going to need to bump up our land maintenance. And that is going to be expensive because it's going to disseminate all of this manpower into our armies. But that's going to happen very quickly, so that shouldn't be too long. You can see here we're over our land force limit right now, so that definitely needs to be handled. Is that due to our war exhaustion at all? No. Okay, noted. So I'm going to bring these guys up to here. There we go. And they'll arrive there eventually. We do want to build some heavy ships, but we don't really have the money to do that right now. Okay, minus 4.36. Noted. Okay, so now we're back to positive here. And these guys should be, in theory, fully capable of heading in here at this point. This will happen on 30 December. I'm going to give it 1 day, and we're going to head in over here. There we go. Perfect. France is preparing to attack Flanders. Okay, that seems fine. At this point, I want to lower our army maintenance back down to here. Cool. We want to be making as much money as possible right now, because paying off debt is a very, very high priority. So that is understood, and the real question currently is, do we core? Obviously, yes. Obviously, we do that. 182 ducats? We take it. New Granadan separatists down over this way. Okay. These guys are going to head over, but again, we're going to need to have our army maintenance somewhat up to deal with that. Let's put it about here. This way, we're still making 20 ducats per month, and that should be fine. Actually, we should be making a little more than that now. Yeah, we'll sit about here. So we're going to deal with these guys. That'll be fine. Portuguese, Brazil, California, and Portugal wanting military access. Actually, we'll accept this. They can move through our territory. That's fine. Hero twins, gaining us a stability. I like it. We can also enact a government reform. And which tier is this? This is tier 8, economical matters. So that's pretty good. Trade efficiency, we know that the burger influence is pretty high. Yes, at 95. So we definitely don't want to do that one. So let's see what else we've got here. Curtail the burgers. We don't care too much about trade company, but that would reduce their influence. Institution spread, though, that's pretty good. Although, yearly inflation reduction and interest per annum. We're going for it. We gotta go for that. That is too good. So our yearly inflation change is going to be a lot more now, and our interest per annum is going to be a lot lower. Now, I don't think that affects current loans. So that's definitely noted. Okay, so we wrap up that battle there. We're going to come take this over. Now, we have another uprising brewing up this direction. Okay. Honestly, and we've also got these Caribbean separatists. So that's in Trinidad. Okay. So there's only a 3.4% chance of this popping. I'm just going to provoke this revolt. We're going to go in and fight them here. Perfect. Now, down here, we're going to take this back. There's some cores finishing. Excellent. And we're going to walk into Trinidad here. Pretender rebels? Okay. What's their plan? Are they just passing through? Commonwealth entered a golden era. Yeah, they appear to just be passing through. So I'm going to move these guys back down to here. We got a conversion finished, and that is, of course, great. We'll get both of these going. Excellent. And now I want to come in here. And these are not actually going to pop anytime soon, but I want to just provoke the revolt and fight them right now. Beautiful. So that's done. Now we can move back over here and put our army maintenance back where we want it to be, which is right here. Excellent. So that looks good. At this point, we still need large amounts of money. We just renewed 2 loans, which is not really ideal. Okay. We can upgrade a center of trade, but that's not very useful. So these guys would gain 10 influence. We really don't want them to. We want them to lose influence here. It's not ideal. We're going to lose some admin power. I want to get this core going first. Okay. We're going to lose the admin power no matter what. I just wanted to have that timer ticking. So that is absolutely fine. We are currently negative in our admin power, and we lost a general. That was, I believe, this general, or it was a general. This one. Okay. Noted. For the moment, that's okay. So we can pay off a loan, and we definitely do want to do that. So that is going to be 1 August of 1650, and then we're going to have another one in October of 1650. Okay. So we'll pay that. That looks fine. We're now up to 47 ducats per month. So that's getting better, for sure. I want to start rooting out corruption fairly soon, but we are not really at a point to do that. Our truce with Castile is now up. So Castile could theoretically fight us. We still need another 28,000 men to come to our armies. So that is definitely noted. We're still at 115 out of 112. Okay. And Portuguese Peru sowed discontent. Noted. Okay. Oh, Matlazinco was just annexed. I didn't even notice we were progressing that. Okay, beautiful. We've been working on that for so long. I'm absolutely delighted about that. So that's under our control now. Now, did these guys shift over to being our vassal? They did. Now, I don't think that we can immediately start vassalizing them because we only just got them, theoretically. Yeah, and they need to be at 190 opinion. We're going to improve relations. So they're at plus 15, or, yeah, plus 15 right now. So we can just improve relations right on up. That should be fine. Now, these guys exist. 5 and 1. Honestly, we can just move them down to here. And work them into our existing army. Or they can get stack wiped here. We couldn't move them. Oh, reinforcements showed up. Well, I want these guys to retreat back to here. Yeah. So that ends up being a loss. We're actually retreating there. Okay, let's move these guys up a bit. And let's go deal with this. So I do want to bump up our army maintenance somewhat to, like, here or so, where we're making, like, 25. Congo is preparing to attack Marrakesh. Okay. So that seems relatively fine. There's another core finishing, and we're going to move these guys up to here. We renewed a loan, which is not ideal, but it's fine. We're back positive in our admin, so that looks good. And our war exhaustion is still quite high. We're working on bringing that down, but it's only... Oof. We have very little morale here. Reinforcements come in, though, and that should do the trick. So artillery cost reduction. Okay. Yeah, they just didn't have the forces. Cool. So we're going to get this capped, and we should drop this back down at this point, of course. Down to about here. There we go. And we're still over our land force limit. We're at 121 out of 115. So that is absolutely noted. We do need to wait for some autonomy to come down. Let's take a look at where our autonomy is. Okay, so 9.4, this is because of our corruption. Local autonomy in Trinidad is quite a lot higher. Okay, so that's not too bad across the board. Autonomy up here, of course, is capped at 90 because we need to core it. So that is all understood. We need to be in this map mode. There we go. And we are growing our corruption right now due to unbalanced research. So that is going to continue to happen. I'm interested in potentially getting an admin advisor here. Yearly inflation reduction is interesting. I'm going to get it. So that's going to get us more admin power per month. Our military is currently divided. We had a succession, 334. Okay, it's not ideal, but we're going to grab the siege ability here. Cool. So we're building up manpower, we're building up gold, we're building up admin power. There's a lot of things going on right now, but we absolutely do not want to go to war. We're in low Crownland at this moment. We'll be able to change that in just a month. So that looks good. Our inflation went up because we renewed another loan. Not ideal. Okay, so we're going to be seizing this Crownland right now. Right? Right. Okay, perfect. That's going to boost up our income by a decent amount, actually. We're only at 41 right now. Okay. Genoa got the beater. Good for them. And we got a conversion finished. Excellent. So we're going to get another one of those going. We can also get a core going here. Amazing. Okay. So I do want to... The Ottomans are preparing to attack Bohemia. Okay. I do want to continue to work on all of this conversion. Local unrest reduction. Okay, we got a new empress. That seems fine. But we do definitely want to repay a loan. This next one will be 1 January 1655. No, this one is the one that we're looking for. October of 1651. I was just like, hang on, that's a really long ways out. But no, we need to repay this loan. There we go. So we're down to paying 7.1 in interest at this moment. I do want to root out a little bit of corruption to the point where this is going down instead of going up. So we need 0.11 from that. So something like this puts us at a yearly change of minus 0.01, which isn't much, to be sure. We're going to take prestige here. But our inflation is coming down by a sizable amount. So that is a very good thing. We're very, very happy about that. We don't have colonial maintenance. We don't have colonies. We need to send our colonists out. I just noticed that. Okay, beautiful. So those are going to go out. That will, of course, cost us money. We're going to get this core going. And this is going to allow us... Okay, 13 colonies. We're building a spy network. This is going to allow us to build up a lot of stuff here. Luck or chaos, huh? We're going to take the admin power here. I don't want to spend money. So that's fine. Ottomans are preparing to attack Somalia. Sounds good. And this is all looking reasonably fine for now. We're going to get all this coring done. We need to get up to having a land force limit of 121. That is the current goal. Oh, this would have changed because of our colonies appearing. Yeah, that would do the trick. That is absolutely fine. I was just like, why did this change? But then I was like, oh yeah, colonies. We're no longer a great power, and that's not shocking. So we're a ways away in terms of gold from embracing this institution. We're making progress on it. It's currently 26.2%. And it would cost us about 4,000 gold to embrace, which is about the amount of debt that we started this episode with. Now we're down to about 3,000 gold worth of debt. England unrivaled us. That's good. And we see some tribes up over here in our vassal. Okay, I'm going to roll up a leader here. Actually, I'm just going to put this guy in, since he's free. And we're going to walk up over this direction. I want to put us to about here in terms of maintenance. So this is going to get used up quite quickly. I actually want to put us at about half, somewhere around there. So this manpower is going to be used up quite quickly. That's understood. And we're going to walk up to here. This battle will happen on 10 August, so we will have a month tick between now and then. Okay, let's see how that goes. It's going okay. They don't have the numbers to pull that off. Beautiful. So we're going to walk back over this direction, and we're going to crank our army maintenance right back down. That looks good. And we do want to get another core going here, and we want to convert as well. That is an expensive conversion, but that's understood. We can max out our quantity ideas and reduce our land attrition, while at the same time bumping up our land force limit modifier by 33% is what this is, right? Yeah, 33. So that's good. That puts us well above our land force limit modifier. We're now making some money anyway. Okay, so 100 population. That looks good. Global trade power reduction. There's a conversion finishing, and we're going to get this one going. That's a cheaper conversion, so that's excellent. Okay, so how much manpower do we need at this point? 13,502. Okay, I want to check in on our loans. So this loan is going to be due in 1 July of next year, and then we actually have a 1.5 year gap before these come in. Fascinating. Okay, well that's definitely going to buy us a lot of time. So we need 577 gold to repay this loan, which we're going to do right now, including 8.52 in remaining interest. So we've got these loans remaining, and we're paying 5.68 in interest now. That's a whole lot better. We don't want to sell titles. We definitely want to seize land at least twice more before we do that. So this province is cored. Wonderful. I do want to get another coring province, and that looks good. We can start expanding this army up to our normal army size so that we have 4 standard-sized armies. That is an option. 54 men are reaching our armies per month right now, so that's understood. We do have a rebel uprising brewing, and these are Atomi separatists in our vassal yet again. It's going to be 9k. These guys have had so many rebels. It's insane. Okay. Well, that's fine for now. We're going to get this core going, and our corruption is rooting out very slowly right now. Although that will improve a lot better when we get our admin tech up, because that desperately needs to happen, for sure. And we need to get this core done. So there's those Atomi separatists up over here. We're going to move these forces up, and once again, we're going to crush this for them. So we're going to sit right about here, and we're going to move directly in. Okay, so this is going to eat up a lot of that manpower. And that's fine. We are definitely fine with that. We've actually got the manpower to fully reinforce our armies right now. So this is going to be absolutely fine. We're going to walk our lads back over here, and we're just going to position ourselves like that. Okay, cool. So we can choose another idea group, and at this point, we're still 8 years ahead of time in Miltech, but if we check in here, we can see we're more than 8 years out from Miltech 21, so we should probably hold off on another military idea. I'm thinking a diplomatic idea. We're behind time in our admin tech, so we definitely don't want to take an admin idea, but a diplomatic idea wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So what would we be thinking about taking? Maritime ideas, perhaps? Yes, we should take maritime ideas. Okay, so how far ahead of time are we here? We're actually not. We would want to embrace global trade. Okay. We just lost a stability, which is not ideal. That is going to cause our corruption to be growing again by basically nothing. Okay. Well, let's boost this up to here. There we go. That'll do. And we can get this last core going. Then we're going to want to grab this admin tech. How are we doing on our institution? Okay. So that's fine. It is going to cost like 3,600 gold. Absolutely understood. More rebels in exactly the same place. That's insane. Okay, Portugal canceled the rights to military access that they had. That's understood. They might declare on us fairly soon-ish. We do have the manpower to bring our forces back up to full, but I want to bring this up. So this is 15, 2, and 17. What's our combat width right now? Combat width is 34. So, yeah, we are exactly correct here. That means that we actually have too many infantry here. Okay, I'm going to split off these 2 units of infantry, and we're going to disband them. Those were infantry that we got from the vassal that we annexed. Then we're going to need to build 17 howitzers here. Now, that's going to cost money. And a lot of it. But I want to get that done. So we're going to queue up a bunch of these. That's going to be 10, and that's 12. 13, and we want to take this up to 17. England re-rivaled us. Interesting. That is definitely noted. We lost another stability. That's not great. Hopefully that recovers fairly quickly. Okay, we're definitely going to sell this and get some money. We cored Tortuga. We can now make Haiti into a state, and we will definitely do that. So that'll allow us to full core a bunch of these areas. We'll get started on that. Excellent. Now, I want to come in here and get another unit of cannon going. That's 14, and we need this to be 17. So this is now 15. There we go. So we need 2 more here. We're just waiting on the manpower. So that's definitely boosting us up. We could think about another army. There's another corps finishing. That's good. And we just need the manpower for 1 more cannon here. Okay, there we go. So that's all good. Skill 2 trader that is cheaper to employ, huh? Okay, so that is going to be this guy. That's probably worth spending the money on. So that's okay. We fulfilled a mission, apparently, which is to have a trader society. Okay, that's going to gain us some navy tradition and 100 diplomatic power. That sounds good. That allows us to finish up 2 additional missions here. Okay, so we're going to get some options here, and this would be adding 2 years of trade income. How much are we getting from trade? That's actually quite a lot. So that's going to give us a bunch of money from trade income. That's really good. We need money very badly. I like the production efficiency here. Yes. So we're going to take that. Wonderful. So that's a bunch of missions finished up. We're going to convert here. And I want to spend this money on repaying yet another loan. So that's going to be this one. We've just about got all of these paid off, but we're still paying 5 ducats per month on this. Portuguese Brazil canceled their right to military access. Not shocking. and we're going to get another one of these full cores going. It is, however, time to put a cut in, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode we're going to continue building up our position here and potentially thinking about attacking one of these crown colonies if we're left alone for long enough. We'll see if that's a thing. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse Xenocyte, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.